Check it out, ladies. And I did the inside of the envelope. For having a kind of bland color, I don't think it turned out too bad. Join me in the craft room and I'll show you how. For my card today, I'm going to be using the Detailed with Love stamp set, specifically this one and this one. I may throw in some others, I just have to wait to see. I have a piece of glossy cardstock and it is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to do a new technique. I have a piece of Whisper White that's 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. My card base is basic gray and it's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I have my envelope. I have a mat because I'm going to be doing a technique and it's messy. I'm going to be using some of the silver metallic edged ribbon. I have my basic gray pad because that's the color I chose. I'm going to use the Detailed Trio punch for an idea I want to try. I have my basic gray re-inker. I have some alcohol. I have a cotton ball. And I have a glove because this is messy. This technique is actually called polished stone. Now, I have never done this, and it's typically done with more than one color. I decided to see what it would look like doing it with just gray, because I got to do something to jazz this up for you guys. So I decided to give it a try. Now, I will tell you, I think this would be gorgeous done with gray and pink, because I love gray and pink together. But to start off with, I have to put some alcohol on my cotton ball, and then I'm going to put some re-inker on there. And I'm using basic gray. Now, this is the old basic gray, so it's pretty permanent. And we'll see. And then you just dab this on until you get the look that you want. See, that's why I think it would be so cool with another color. And I'm going to pull in my pokey tool because I don't want to get this ink on my hands. All right. And I'm just going to go back over so that I don't get these big blotchy pieces. Kind of spread it around. Let's see what happens. Give it a few minutes to... That's kind of cool. Looks like marble, doesn't it? And I just put 3 drops in here. If you're going to do this with a color, my suggestion would be to use 1 gray and maybe 2 pink. I think I'm going to leave it and see what it does. It's kind of looking pretty cool. All right, I got to clean up so I can go on with the card. Okay, just in the time I cleaned up, that dried. So it does dry very quickly, but I love it. Isn't that cool? Ooh. All right, and I totally forgot. I'm going to need to use the oval framelits for this also. So let me get going on this. What I'm going to take and do is I'm going to stamp this. And I have the old basic gray pad. It's still good, but the old pad is permanent. It was one you could use like stays on. It does stain your stamps, but it was one that you could use like stays on and all. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna set this over here in my water. Now I've got to find my layering ovals, and then I need to find the one that goes with it. Ooh, hold on, I might use the stitched shapes because it would give it, if I can get it to work. I don't know, I have to see. Let me see. Pull it out. See, I'm gonna improvise here. Let's see if the oval here will cut it out and give the stitched edge. That's too big. See, I save all my insides. You never know when you can use it again. And it may not work. All right, I think I'm going to do this one because what it'll do is it'll give me a white edge, and I think I'm going to need it on here. So I'm going to cut this out. All right, see, I think it just needed that edge around it. I think it really makes it. I want to take, and I'm going to use this punch on my, let's see. Let's try it on all four. And I may find that I need a white piece versus the card base instead of the gray. We'll find out. Now, this piece actually goes up under here. So I'm going to add it. Again, we got to do something to add some interest. So I'm going to add this. I probably need to, all right, I got it now. Sorry if my head gets in the way, but I want to make sure that I get this on here right. You have to be careful because the glossy cardstock is slick and that will slide. But see, doesn't that add just a little bit of interest? All right, and I'm going to stick my head in the way again because I want it on there right. And I'm going to do one, the other two. There. All right, now let's see how long it takes it to dry. I think I'm going to hit it with the heat tool because I can see that it's still wet in spots. So let me do that. It's dry. You can tell if it's dry because it's shiny when you first put it down there. Now let's see. Oh, I think I need white. Let's see what you think. I think the white is better. You don't really see anything. You lose it. So I'm going to go with the white. So I'm changing midstream. Okay. Time to add my ribbon. And I'm going to flip this over because I use my tear and tape when I add my ribbon so that it stays stuck down. And I will tell you, you need to use some kind of mat underneath. And to tell you how permanent it is, my craft mat that I use, this is one I got off of Amazon. It was a cheap one. It went all the way through. It also stained my my mat. I couldn't get it out. So just be aware of that. Make sure whatever you do it on, you don't care about because it won't be good. I'm going to put this in the middle as close as I can get it. It's been a rainy day all day here, which is a perfect day for crafting. And that's what I've done all day. All right, I need 2 more pieces. Actually, I'm just going to put this one on. This I'm going to put on with tear and tape because it I want to make sure it stays down. So I'm going to use my tear and tape and add it to my card base. I'm going to go at an angle here. I'm not going all the way to the corner because it would show through. All right. burnish my ends, make sure they're down good so that I can take it off. I really like how this has turned out, and I'm just pressing around there in case it's not dry. I'm pretty certain it is, but just to play it safe. And then this I'm going to put on with Dimensionals. I'm going to stick another one right in the center just for a little bit of extra support. And then I'm going to put this right here like so. Not too bad for having a bland color. Now I'm going to do a bow because, like I said, it needs something. So I'm going to tie a bow like so, and use my ribbon scissors to trim my ends. All right, now I need a glue dot on the back. I'm going to put one on each side of the knot, so to speak. So I make sure it's down there good. I'm going to do it this way. What do you think? You could add some rhinestones if you want to dress it up a little bit. I kind of like it. What do you think? And I did the inside in the envelope. Okay, let's see what we're going to do next week. I'm down to only a few stamp sets. So I have the Soft Sayings card kit. I know you think I looked, but I didn't. I turned my head. Now, what color are we going to get? And we have Early Espresso. That could be interesting. I may have to look for another technique. All right. I hope I've inspired you today. If you liked my video, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to share it. Bring on some more people. Let's really get the word out there how much fun you can have. And I'm going to do this as a Facebook Live. Have a great day.